Hey guys, welcome to Arctech. So this video is for those who find C++ extremely hard and who are unable to get at least passing marks, that is 23 marks in the board's exam. So I'll just give you some tips so that you can get at least passing marks in your board exam. Okay, so here you can see is that I have the syllabus here, and the unit 1 and unit 2, that is the whole programming stuff and the C++ stuff, that comes for 44 marks. So this is the first book, and that is just the programming, and it is for 44 marks. And the unit 3, 4 and 5, this is the second book, and this comprises of 26 marks. So we need 23 marks to get passed. So I think if you focus on the second book neatly, then you can get at least passing marks, that is 23 marks. Okay, so the main focus should be on the second book if you want to get at least the passing marks. Okay, so I have some tips for you. So first of all, DBMS, Boolean algebra, and communication technologies, that comes of 26 marks. This is just the second book. Okay, so this is the second book. Okay, so focus mainly on the second part. That is the easiest part in the syllabus. Okay, so that is very simple as compared to the first book, because we have only programming there, the C++ and everything, which is not good for you right now. Okay, so in this second book there is no programming skills required, so that's very simple. Understand the points and mug them up. Okay, so don't mug all the points, but just mug the important points, or the point which I'll be giving you in the next slides. Okay, now SQL, it is a language, but it is not a programming language. It is a query language. Therefore it's very much simple as compared to the C++ or any other programming languages. It is one of the simplest programming languages, I think, after Python. And so just it is very English type, right? So just sit back and relax and learn it. Okay, now you can see that communication technologies and SQL, these are the simplest, and that comprises of 18 marks. Okay, so you just mug the things, mug the all the definitions, all the SQL queries, and you will get 18 marks. At least you will get 15 marks if you are not that much smart in this case. Okay, now coming in the SQL part, we can see that it's all the keys are about same, I think. So just mug up the keywords. You have very much keywords like the select word, the select keyword, the sort by keyword, the table keyword. So just mug these words. These are just common words, right? Go through the lines by your eyes, but don't waste your so much time on them. Okay, it's a very small part, and it's, I think, simplest language. So it is like just giving orders in the common English language, like select this, select that, order this, order by. So this, it is just like giving orders in simple English language. Okay. So most of the queries are about 70% same. Therefore, there is no thing about learning new things all the time. Understand and practice all the SQL queries given in the textbook or in the any sample papers books. And the language is very simple, so don't get any stress. Nothing. Okay, so now coming to the Boolean algebra part. Now, uh, what you have here is the main is K-maps, SOPs and POS. So these three are the important, and you have the De Morgan theorem. That is, I think, just three theorems. I think three or two, but that is just simple. Okay, just you have to just understand the meanings. Okay, so that is the simple. But focus mainly on the K-maps and SOPs and POS. Understand all the laws and don't mug them up, because if you are mugging them, then in the exam you are going to forget them. Okay, so never mug them laws. We understand the laws, because these laws are the simple multiplication and addition types, right? They are nothing different here. Just you know that multiplication, 1 plus 1, sorry, 1 into 1 is 1, 1 into 0 is 0, like that. Okay, 1 plus 1 is 1, but 1 plus 0 is also 1, and 0 plus 0 is 0. Okay, so these are very common types. Therefore, just understand them. Practice the K maps, and that is important in this chapter. Now, coming to the communication technologies, this is a very lengthy chapter in the syllabus, so don't read it from the book. So, instead of book, just try to read the notes or any sample paper questions. That will be more helpful in this case. Learn the definitions, and that is important in this, because most of the questions are going to based on the definitions, explain this, explain that, what is this and what is that. Okay, so most questions in this chapter are repeated. So focus on the last two papers. So you can see that most questions based on the antivirus, viruses, Trojan horses, these are always repeated. Therefore, just focus on this. At least focus on last two papers. Okay. Now, coming to the full forms, just you have to mug them all the full forms. The GSM, the CDMA, you have many full forms there. Okay. Now, you have the question that is based on the buildings, right? I think you know this thing that in every question paper we have a question based on uh, your opinion about the cables which you want to use. Where will we be placing the routers, right? So that these questions are also used. So just understand them and practice them, because these are also the simplest part. Therefore, you can get I think 8 marks in this chapter, 8 or 10, whatever that is. So you can easily get this mark in this chapter. Now, at last, definitions are important. Questions based on outputs are also important. Out questions or classes, that is I think simple. I'll make a video on this class, that is simple also. So problem based on classes, inheritance, this is also simple. I'll make a video on that. And constructor and destructor, that's there's a question for I think 4 marks on constructor and destructor. And at last, if you are still not satisfied, then just go for the arrays, tags, quiz, pointers, and the remaining things. Okay, if you are not satisfied with the syllabus that you have read. Now, these are some tips I want to give you if you are going through some stress or anything. Read this, pause the video, read this. I hope this will help you in the exam. So thanks for watching, and if you have any queries, you can comment below. That's it.